Welcome to Soufriere on the island of Dominica. We've come down to the southern tip of the island for the next few days to practice some freediving at the school that we'd heard about down here. Lars has signed up to complete his A to 4 qualification, and I joined some of the sessions for the training. Each morning, we would suit up at the dive shop and walk down to the water for the 10-minute swim out to the freediving platform. Once we made it to the platform, we'd put our weights on and do some warm-up dives before moving on to whatever we were working on that day. Freediving on a platform felt like such a luxury after using floating buoys before this. A platform means you can get out of the water and rest, have a space for all your things, and setting the line is easier because it's counterbalanced.
Yeah, what is up? Sick. That was awesome.
Do you get it? Sweet.
So easy now.
Woo! What? Nice work. That's big. That's awesome.
This turned out to be a really fun session on the line as we both hit some new personal bests. Since we couldn't moor the boat in Soufriere, we rented a room in Soufriere Guest House, which was owned and run by John and Wes, who both ended up becoming good friends of ours. We highly recommend if you're passing through.
Do you want to tell us what we're doing today?
Yeah, so we're in Soufriere and we're going to go to, hello, we are going to do part of this hike that goes from the southern tip of the island to the northern tip of the island. So there's 14 different segments, and we are going to do segment 1. So yeah, it starts at Scott's Head and ends right here, actually, next to the guest house where we're staying. Having a day off from the diving today, from freediving, and just gonna explore the trails now.
Go pick up a roti.
Oh yeah, we're picking up a vegetable roti on the way down.
Oh man, this smells so good. Freshly prepared couple of rotis. I can't think of a better hiking packed lunch. We came a little bit early. Val was up a little bit late today, so we just chilled out for a little bit as she made them. Now we're ready to go.
This is the Waitukubili trail, which runs through the length of the island. It was originally the trail that the Kalinago people used to use to get around the island.
Don't be fooled. It's been uphill till now.
Waitikubuli is the original Kalinago name for Dominica. It means long is her body.
You can just see Scott's head there through the trees.
The name Dominica was actually given by Columbus as he was sailing between Dominica and Guadeloupe on a Sunday, or Domenica Domingo in Spanish or Italian.
Time for a pit stop.
How is it? Yeah?
So good. It's like a samosa. So good.
It's like a massive veggie samosa.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Time to leave Dominica, which is really depressing. We don't want to go. We just want to stay. But we're going to go to Martinique now, and yeah, we'll probably come back at some point. Are we off?
We're off.
It doesn't want us to leave. We went back down to Martinique for a doctor's appointment. Being a part of France, it's really easy for us since it's the same healthcare system. We made the most of our time there to enjoy some of the parts of the island we hadn't visited yet and get some liveliness after the remoteness that we'd experienced in Dominica for the past few weeks.
Round the corner, I thought I'd seen you. Thought you were looking for me. I thought I watched you.
Back on anchor, it was really nice to be able to casually swim in the evenings again, and we even continued with a bit of freediving training, just going down the anchor chain.
Someone who reached you love to leave. I can't get out of this distress. It circles in my mind.
Beautiful, right?
Everything is just
I just missed it.
Me too. Oh well.
hard, won't stop spinning round. Make your decision now. Head won't stop spinning. Love me, let me out.
So much
Round the
harder.
corner,
Your relaxation is like the most important part.
I started seeking. I just felt so alone.
So we just went for a swim. Now we're just on deck, having a little sundowner, treating ourselves. And we've got a serious show.
Crisps.
We wanted to explore inland around the north of Martinique, up around the Montpellier volcano, and so we rented a car and an Airbnb for a couple of days.
So let's go.
We started off with this really cool hike along the Canal des Esclaves, or Slave Canal, where you walk along an old irrigation aqueduct which was built by slaves in 1760. The path is really narrow, and you couldn't lose your concentration because there's a drop right next to where you're walking the entire way.
the carousel bed, the late departure.
Hey, ducks.
You never even bothered to save his number.
I don't know if this is the best or worst idea we've had. I'm taking a break on a hill, but we've decided to go for a run in the forest here. It's pretty cool, but we're already lost.
Our Airbnb was in a really beautiful part of the island. We made the most of having a land base for a couple of days to try and go on some runs, and made the most of the stable ground for some long yoga sessions. The sounds up in the jungle was something else. It felt like everything came alive at night.
He's singing. You can see his little throat moving.
We then drove even further along the northern coast to Makuba to visit the JM Rhum distillery that we'd heard about. We hadn't yet visited a distillery on this trip, and Martinique is known for its rhum agricole, so we wanted to go check it out. I didn't know this before, but there's a difference between rhum and rhum agricole, which is that rum is always made from molasses, which is a sugar byproduct, whereas rhum agricole is made directly from the freshly pressed sugarcane juice. The setting made this place really interesting, but also the fact that it's an actual functioning distillery. All the machines were running, which gave you a much better idea of the process of rum making.
Lars was just saying that it feels like being in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It does.
Because you can see everything just bubbling and
It's cool. It's rare you
cooking.
come to a place like this and they're actually making the rum. You can see it all happening. People are just
really
sort of
cool.
weaving in and out, getting stuff done.
it's a really cool place.
Yeah.
We learned that during the harvesting season, they can produce an average of 15,000 litres of rum a day.
So they're letting us try all of the old ones. They're really strong, just straight like that.
So what do we got?
So all of these, this is a 3-year-old one, 4-year-old, 5, 11 years, and this one 15.
Yeah.
We haven't tried that one yet. I'm about to try the 11 years. Still strong when it goes down. But yeah, I'm definitely getting banana, mango, papaya type flavors.
You're just getting burning throat, right?
Thoughts?
I'm worried about driving home.
Oh no.
Back on Navika, we met up with our friends Tom and Lou, who were in the area to do some more freediving together.
Atmospheric day. I actually like it when it rains and you go for a free dive because I can't really do much else.
I decided to complete my A3 qualification over the next few days, as I was feeling more confident and had more experience after our time in Dominica.
How's it going? Yeah, I know, I love it. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear how it went.
Yeah, it went well.
Yeah?
I did it. 3
Awesome.
minutes 15.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, good job. I saw you doing the dynamic. It looks so far from here.
So hard.
It's so far.
Good.
3 minutes 15. You went past the 2 minutes 45 as well.
Yeah. I could have gone for longer, but I was just like,
Yeah, but that adds 30 seconds onto your PB already.
yeah, true. That's the thing. I was like, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. That's so good. How did it feel?
Pretty uncomfortable. So we had a really good day today, freediving. We met up with our friends Tom and Lou, who also freedive, and Tom is an instructor. So I did my A2 with him last month with my brother and Lars, and Lars obviously then went on and did the A3. And I wasn't really feeling it at the time, and I could have done it, but I just didn't really feel like it. And then in the meantime, obviously, we went to Dominica and did quite a lot of freediving. So yeah, we decided to meet up with them again here in Martinique, and he's running the A3 course for me here. So we've spent all day in the water today, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We're obviously going to have another full day tomorrow of being in the water. We did everything. I feel like I'm a bit tired actually because we've done so much stuff. I had to do constant weight dive, so fins basically down to 28. I hit 28 meters. So tomorrow I'd like to see if I can hit 30. We'll see, because I've only ever hit 30 meters depth in free immersion, so which is when you pull down the line. So I hit that today, and then had to do a rescue. Had to rescue Lars from like 15 meters depth, and then tow him for about 50 meters, which really was the most exhausting, I think. I hit a new PB for my static breath hold, which has been really good. So 3 minutes 15 I hit today, which was good. Really happy with. And then I also had to do like a dynamic dive too, so just underwater but distance, like you're actually swimming, with fins on for 55 meters, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I don't know, it was the last thing I did, so maybe I was just really tired from the day, but I found it quite exhausting. Yeah, it's been a beautiful day, really great conditions. Like, you've got depth so close to the boat, but then we can also do some stuff on the beach in the shallows if we ever need for dynamic and static breath hold. So it's been a fun day.
I was happy as I did end up managing to hit 30 meters again the following day, and I got my A3 certification. We didn't even know this was a thing until we saw it, but this is a moonbow, a rainbow caused by moonlight. Pretty incredible. After that, we were planning on heading further south originally, but both of us had already visited the island south of Martinique on a charter holiday we did a few years ago. Lars was turning 30 in a few days, and I asked him what he felt like doing for it, and he was like, honestly, I would love to go back to Dominica again. So we scratched our plans and headed back up north.
Hello. Making up some pasta. We're sailing from Martinique back up to Dominica. We should get there this evening. Yeah, it's my birthday in a couple of days. We've got a place booked out in Dominica for my birthday. Should be fun. We've got a couple of friends coming to join us. And then after that, we're going to be spending some time down in the south of the island in Soufriere. And back to where we were before. Just really enjoyed it. And we've got a couple of months left of the season, and we just want to spend it freediving, chilling out, getting some work done. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks for watching this video and for following our adventures. If you'd like to support us, then give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Join us next time as we meet up with our boat buddies Jesse and Jan from Adhara. We stay in a treehouse and we'll have some activity-packed birthday celebrations for Lars in Dominica.